Aloha, welcome back. So in this video, we will practice using our brush and start to get to know our brush. So as you know, there are many different types of brushes. So whatever brush that you have, you can pick it up. And we believe that the brush is an extension of the writer's heart. And in Tao calligraphy, this is even more important for us because we believe we are doing healing art. So what we write carries a high frequency and vibration that we then bring into our paper, and we can use that for healing and transformation. So let's get to know our brush. So one of the ways that we do is usually in our classes, we really take time to learn how what we say to connect or to, yes, connect not only to our brush, but to whoever it is that you um, believe in, that carries this high frequency vibration and light that can bring these healing qualities to your writing. And so it could be, spiritual fathers or mothers. We call this Tao calligraphy. Tao means source, or, like the universal light. It could be divine. Whatever it is that you connect with, you can use whatever feels comfortable for you. So it could even be like Tao as being, there's no words for Tao. Kind of hard to explain, but just think of this beautiful light source that can bring healing and transformation. So what we're going to do is we usually connect. So we might have another video to help you learn to connect more fully. But in this video, let's just focus on the brush and practice your brush holding position, which I covered in another video. Again, if you look at the previous, this is one of a couple ways that you would, like a thicker brush and a thinner brush, that you hold top third of the brush, right? So I don't, um, and you can just allow yourself to get comfortable, and you can watch the video to practice. And you can allow yourself to just write different types of lines, horizontal lines. So, it's going to be easy for you to see. So let me just, okay. So it could be horizontal lines that we would just allow yourself to move the brush. And there's different ways that your brush can move. So it could be just with a point, right? You could point and press and move it sideways. Okay. You could just, like a thinner line. So there's different ways that you can just write um, horizontal lines. And in Tao calligraphy, you can practice with certain types of lines. In the traditional writing, when you're learning calligraphy, many times I learned shogo, Japanese calligraphy. And so that's what we would do all class, just writing lines, different lines. And we started with a particular type of line. And then as we got better, he would introduce different types of lines. In that calligraphy, usually we would do, where we connect and we just, the water's not showing up. So it would be one big stroke a lot of times. Okay. So when you have this, you can just check to make sure that you have enough ink. You just want to, okay. So you can practice the different lines. You can also, we also do up and down, vertical lines. Okay. Or it could be lines. So you can just see how the different lines feel for you. Right? And get to know how your brush likes to do these lines. You know, you can do different types of shapes. One is the dot, because we're doing it's kind of a nice one that our student like the water. So press, lift, press, lift, press, lift, press, lift, press, lift. So there's different things that you can write to just get to know the feel of your brush. So take some time to get to know your brush. And remember, when we are doing it with our brush, we want to put our heart connection to it. So we want to have the love and appreciation for our brush. Just like, we talked about, you know, we always keep it pointed. We want to take good care of our brush. And when I was taking the shodo, Japanese calligraphy, our teacher would say, we always, just like a samurai would keep his sword clean and would keep it very sharp. The brush is also like the sword, always keeping it nice and pointed, and you really give it love, honor, and respect, especially because we are bringing in and using it as a tool to bring in this higher frequency and vibration and message, which you will soon learn or may have already learned to do. So the more that we can have this honor, respect, this love that we kind of pour into the brush for all that it does, you can feel a connection to the brush, and you can, it's like you're listening and feeling how the brush wants to move, the bristles, how to move it in a certain way. And you allow the brush to assist you in your writing rather than you are controlling the brush. And many times the bristles, for new people, you might also sometimes feel like your bristles just kind of spread apart. And, it's okay. In the beginning, it takes a bit of practice. But if you at least take some time to just allow yourself to just do the different strokes, you know, and enjoy the smoothness, the grace of the strokes. It can be very calming and relaxing just with practicing and getting to know the feel of your brush, right? Because this brush will feel very different than if I use this brush. Interesting. So certain brushes might be very helpful for different things. It's more flexible here, so I could actually go down more. I know how much more pressure to put, right? Making, wow, this is a great brush too. I didn't use this brush much, but it's so happy to be used. Also, like if you have a very small brush, similar too, right? It's each brush works a little bit differently. Needs different pressure. It moves differently. How long you can lift it. So allow yourself to just take some time to enjoy your brush. So thank you for listening. And the next class that we will, or section video, we'll actually put some of the different types of strokes together to make a character. And so hopefully you can join me soon. Aloha.